Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where last episode, after completing our guild jobs and then snowboarding, we repeat in a minigame, we headed to the blade drifts of Zofia once more, aiming to examine the air crane and enact Rita's plan. Using the cyanocell Apatheia, we try to turn air into mana, but what will be the result?
The air is collecting in the cyanocell. The formula is working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the Apatheia. It's reformulating itself. That voice. Belius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Belius. Or rather, I was once Belius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Belius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Belius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Alright, we got a Dark Avenger +1, a weapon. As implied by the name, this sword represents the hidden hatred in mankind. That's not what we want to get at this point in time, and a moonstone.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please, lend us your power.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Intellicheia, won't we?
Aye. There are very few Intellicheia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumin and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air crane has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen. But we finally see the light at the end.
It's a pinprick. but as welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
So Rita earned the Spirit Hunter title, and I'd like to join with Yuri that after the spirit got called Undine, he then called it Undine straight away after. I feel his pain. I understand. Names are hard. They really are. We're pronouncing words hard. It's all good. Spirit Hunter is learned, and a spirit is made, and Estelle is free.
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Yes, we'll watch her very closely. Right. Well, I'm guessing we should probably head out the other way from here, based on just trying to see if there's any more of those, you know, what are they called? Words. Icebergs.
It's nothing personal.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Such a good skill when used with that. Wow, that guy flew away. Nice job there, Pay.
You picked the wrong people.
Let's get out this way, see what we can get, and get some more blasty more. Right, is there any more icebergs? I don't want that one, I want the sweat marks. That's what I call them. If I stun them, and I can just walk through them. That said, that was a really successful attack. I was waiting for you to attack. Grand Chariot. Cool.
Picked the wrong people to fight with.
Just waiting there for that strike. Box Stew, as we learn the skill Reflect. Right, some more things. Baul knows what they are, so all we really have to do is escape the area at this point. Crimson Phoenix has finally been learned with Reflect, so let's switch over to, well, we should probably do something that could be upgraded or changed. So at least I have the option to do such a thing. So something that's maybe not a 2B, but more just a 1. So let's do the Asura. A sword named after God knows both Devil and a Guardian. Multiple arms doth ye have. You can let me pass, are you? Over here. Aha! See, there was another set of these. Alright. We've got to get our goodies.
Let's have a good time.
I'll say, I don't know how well the penguins are doing at this point, but that one flew away. My sword just feels like someone's put a decorative decal on it, doesn't it? Nope, miss. Just stay still. Stop flying around me. Oh, I ended up killing him. That wasn't my goal. I'm gonna get you on the up now. How did that not trigger him then? What? Oh, well then I killed him. These Ravagos are just doing their own thing here. I wonder if this costume for Yuri was an original concept for him and got put on another character and put in the game that way because they wanted something a little bit clearer. So we didn't show his face. That's what I'm wondering. Endurers learned. Alright, let's figure out the stuff here. There's still nothing to change over yet. Because there's this over this way. But that looks like it has to be jigged around between several different directions. Actually, no. Okay. There's one chest. I guess I should attack this guy to get him out while I try to figure out which way these floating icicles are supposed to go. Straight through. That combo is so good looking. Just any combos that look like that are great. Grand Chariot. Oh, I missed it. Why am I missing all of these? Well, oh well. Been a long time since we've had a new end skit, so that's not bad. Alright. Well, this one's... Obviously we're stopping it here. Obviously we're shooting that to there. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Because it will go there and then the thing will fall off. Unless maybe I'll move over to some other thing. I'd have to move it from another angle, surely. Most of my stuff doesn't reach. Oh, what? Okay. Like, there's no reason to shoot it another direction. Why aren't you moving? Oh, there it goes. That doesn't even look like it should have gone the direction it went in then. And I guess we'll take it. Oh, there's no one here. First try, yeah.
It's nothing personal.
And we wail on it some more. Thinking we should be able to take out one with that. Ooh. It's like that move was made to do that. What are you doing to this poor Rabigo, man? Oh, no, I'll finish it. Life is good. Alright, let's cook a sorbet to make people not sad in the future. Cooking! She even successed. And look! No skit! No skit at all. Nothing appeared. Nothing to watch, nothing to view. Nothing to see here. See, it's gone. No skit appeared. Completely not. Doesn't exist. No skit.
Who the hell thought it'd be a good idea to make sorbet in this freezing weather?
See, chat!
It's so cold. My teeth are chattering. Too much to eat.
I think sorbet can be delicious, even in the cold.
So it was you!
I was just expressing my opinion. I never said it was me.
Judith, you're all right eating sorbet dressed like that?
If you get an upset stomach, Judy, I'll give you a massage.
That's hardly something you should be saying with your purple lips and your runny nose.
Rita, can you cast spells like that?
Probably not. My teeth are chattering too much.
And my hands are too stiff to hold my weapons.
Eating sorbet in a frigid, cold field of snow. This is not fun.
Yeah! What did you do to them, you evil people? Why'd you wish them? Why'd you wish that upon them? Evil. That's all I can think. It's just you're evil. A bit worried about what I was doing there. Oops, someone's breaking. Get off me, rabbit! Stop it, rabbit! You see I'm trying to do a thing on this guy? I do not appreciate the way you're teaming up to die. Oh, I missed! How have you got this to perfectly knock me away to a range I can't hit you at? It's quite a talent you have there, monster. Quite a talent. Finally, special has been learned for Estelle. We've seen it before, of course. And now that means we can change to about 1 billion other weapons that she still has not learned at this point in time. Which is going to nuke her magic quite a bit. Let's get her HP condition going. Is there any more of these icebergs? To knock around in any direction? Oh, I can't go back that way. Wait, you're telling me I can't go this way anymore? Maybe I can go that way. There is no way back through the front. What? Oh well. At least we know the enemies are cleared out for going that way. I mean, I guess the thing did destroy it as we went.
Doesn't all that fighting ever make you tired, Yuri?
Nah, I've got you here to heal me if I get hurt after all.
But getting hurt and getting tired are different. Don't you ever run out of energy?
I'd say swinging my sword gives me more energy rather than taking it away.
You're like an over-energetic kid who runs around until he passes out.
Of course, I've got more energy than a kid, so I can make that much more mischief.
Ah, youth. I'm out of breath with just one swing. I wish I could go back to my younger days.
Talk about pathetic.
Don't worry. Won't be long before you're in the same boat as me, kid.
I don't think that's too funny, old man.
Well, until then, you can just sit and suffer in admiration of my youthful energy.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone suffering in admiration.
Well, yeah, we all get old. We all start to fall apart. Anyway, time to get out of here.
I guess I can fight.
It's coming for all of you. Let's knock this one away a second. Oh, not enough? Oh, okay, it is. One more. Up's definitely the way to go with them, of course, but they're annoying stun bombing that they do. Don't you get near me doing that stuff. Let's get that strike there and then work on other snowy spirit. Ooh, you up? What does variable hex do, lady? That's the question. Well, let's get out of here. There shouldn't be too many enemies in my path, but now there's another skit about thinking too hard as I go the wrong way entirely.
You know, at first I wasn't comfortable with fighting, but recently I've gotten quite used to it.
Oh yeah? Well, you have been fighting a lot, huh?
It looks like you're still wasting energy with some unnecessary movements, though.
I always try hard to think of what I should do next, but somehow I just can't get things right.
Maybe you're thinking too hard?
If you fought more on a gut level, your body might respond more fluidly.
On a gut level. I see. So I just need to follow my instincts.
You think maybe she misunderstood what we were saying?
Maybe, but I think she'll figure things out.
Maybe. I like how it put her back to a thing where she's looking all sad right at the end of the skit. I didn't understand. I actually managed to get past you by shooting you, didn't I? But this time I'm not going to. You big lummox. Standing in my way.
Easy on you.
How am I supposed to get past if you guys are there doing that? Got him. And that's two. For the lip ice.
That was a breeze.
Seems to have died on some cups for sake. Whoever used that ability anyway. Alright, it should be more or less a clear run out now. Oh no, there's still some more enemies. Get out of my way. Haha. There we go. That's how we like it. Bling! So as soon as we get to Baul, Baul will take us to where we need to be, supposedly. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. It's definitely the way I came. And I'm assuming it's definitely the right way. No, no it isn't. It's definitely somewhere I've seen because of the puzzles. Does anyone want me to navigate for them on like a trip to the Arctic or something? I'm sure I definitely won't get people killed. I'm sure I'm really good at it. Nothing bad will happen, honest. If you believe that, then you're the fool. But still. My navigational skills are perfection.
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
Well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
Hey, save the research for later, okay?
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
The Adephagos. No. Has Zaude stopped working?
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Hey Rita, Duke said the Adephagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Adephagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do think it's worth a try. Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul! Yes, I see. Thank you. The servants of the Adephagos are attacking a city, Nordopolica.
I guess we can't ignore something like that. Let's go.
Well, off we go then, as it seems the Adephagos has broke through and sent its troops in.
Why did things have to end up the way they did?
At this point, there's no use mulling over whether we chose the right course or not.
But we need to think about it so the same thing doesn't happen again.
It's becoming harder and harder to make a legitimate living in this world. I'm not saying this should excuse what I've done.
You can't go through your entire life doing what's right. It's sad, but that's reality.
But that doesn't mean someone who used their sword for justice will just turn evil for no reason. As long as they were fighting to protect someone right and good.
But accept that, and things break down to anarchy.
I want to change the world so those who are just can lead good lives. A world where we can't have justice without making someone else the bad guy is just too sad.
It'd be nice if people could just talk things over.
Yeah, that'd be a nice start.
That's why I'm saying that you shouldn't carry this burden by yourself.
I'm just wondering, is it easy to talk it over with a gigantic tentacle beast in the sky? Easier said than done, surely. Well, now we've got the world in purple. Well, you're a new monster, aren't you? Oh, what? I got linked?
There are too many.
One at a time.
Nope, bugle beat. We've already fought one of them before.
One at a time.
Wow, I just one-shot one of them because of cross-counter, I'm pretty sure. Gotta go for that fire abilities. Well, just bugle beats left. If they're near each other enough so I can get the extra attack on them, I would take that, but I think just doing normal attacks is going to be good enough for you. You're taking my big guys away.
Victory is sweet.
Get him back. Ah, we created a Japanese stew now. Combo Plus has been learned too. Right, we just need to get off the ice now, and then we can actually move on. We'll get onto Baul, who will hopefully take us where we are. But we need to go to Nordopolica, as it says, as Rita's finally learned her latest thing. Time to learn Twinkle Star, I think, there. God, they won't let me pass most of the time. Got some seagulls over there. One getting past you. You went in battle mode already? I need to work on this. You ruin all my cool attacks, you penguinist.
Brilliant!
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light.
Let's get that one, and then see what I can do about the second penguinist, eh? Just getting fried, charioted, and more. Can't even hit him if I want to at this point.
All my heart, lady, all my love.
That was a breeze.
There we go, finally. Alright, Japanese stew's been made. Aerial overlimit has been learned too. So the Adephagos has been revived on top of that. I should get that as soon as I go up on Baul, but let's quickly just change an ingredient again because I'm pretty sure she needs to make Japanese stew to be able to make something else. So let's quickly put on Judith yet again. Where's Japanese stew? A traditional home-cooked meal. It's difficult to flavour just right. Increases agility a little bit. Well, there we go with that. The Adephagos is revived indeed.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Adephagos back.
What could have happened at Zaude?
Those nut jobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
Greed always eats itself. That wouldn't be a problem if there weren't other victims.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
But they see that thing about to eat the planet, right? Even an idiot would understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
Who are you talking about? I thought you killed him. Anyway, Baul, get out. Get me up there.
Watch my back.
Flickering blaze burn!
Well, I didn't get that guy broken in 2 seconds this time around.
Ooh, nice moves.
That's a bit of a shame. I haven't seen that spill in a little bit either. Right, Japanese stew gives me agility 40%. I can run around forever as I can finally hit the sky. Come on, Baul. Nordopolica's where I need to head, but look at the water as well. I mean, it looks poisoned even though it's obviously not. Interesting shades it's got going on there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Right. Let's clear out some more of this map that we haven't done before. Interesting area we found here. I'm just going to take as much as I can before running away from pink ciphers. Alright, Nordopolica, which is right this way. Kind of just want to go near the sands. Let's get a couple more of these. Come on. Can't dodge the grapple points when you can see him, right? Oh, I thought I saw one nearby. There it is. I mean, Zaude breaking down. Let's face it. It was already pretty wrecked. What more do you want to do? I don't think someone tinkering with it or messing around with it has made it blow up now, you know? When we left it, it was not in a good state. It was pretty much out of there. Want to get in here, repeat? Now we'll leave Patty in. Get Rita in for some good old action. Alright, apart from that, I've been thinking. I kind of wanted to go back to her normal costume because I like it. I like her normal costume. Let's put you back to normal as well. Let's unschwanify you, but we can gentleman you. I think gentleman is good, is Raven enough. And let's be not that mean to Carol. And just put him as the brave one again. Let's not be a dick to poor Carol. Right, something's on over here then. Some kind of monster. Let's save. And go fight it. whatever it is that's harassing the land.
Look! It's hanging on to the city!
That black thing. That's what we saw on the sands of Kogor.
That was Pharaoh's vision. This is real. Be careful.
It looks like it's trying to eat the air of the shield.
Is the Adephagos drawn to air?
This thing looks pretty mean.
It may be, but it's what we've caught on our line. We'll reel it right in.
Come on.
Alright, what are we fighting? Oh, more than one. Daybreaker and Nightbreaker. Alright, Daybreaker is level 52. A fair bit of HP, but nothing more than Gigantus we fought before. And they're casting spells too, so I'm going to try and dodge that and fail completely. It's even gone over limit as the volcano wrecks me. Let me use my magic lenses first of all. And we got Nightbreaker there. That's going to work. Oh! Of course you got over limit, so you can just keep casting that spell repeatedly, can't you? That's annoying. Right, you. Yeah, Patty, go for the other one. I'll work on this guy. Yeah, I've nearly got one on the break kind of scale of things. Oh, we should even hit with a fireball for once. I just focus on this guy as the first threat. Oh, I can't even see past the thing. What's it going? What's going great now? But if anything, I've kept one of them locked down incredibly well. And if I time this right, I could... Oh, what? I killed it just about. Damn. Wanted to get it with a fatal strike. Right, one's down. That one's blocking everything. Why? Does my weapon have something weird to it? Or is it just spell-based attacks are the only thing that can break through to the Daybreaker? Well, is it because my weapon has a blatant fire element to it? Nope, it broke them. Seems only spells can hurt this one, whereas physical was working on the other one. Just seems to be the typing of the enemy then. I'm annoyed that I didn't get the fatal strike kill on the other one. By what would be just barely anything. There's definitely something going on with this guy. I can't even break it anyway. I don't get any TP from fighting it. I don't think Patty's doing much either. I'm doing my best to help, but... just doesn't seem to care about physical attack damage too much, really. So, let's get my magic casters charged up again. Once they're all charged up, everyone can go to work again, you know? Yes, buff people on the magic attack scale. I'll just keep it in a block thing and then you go to work. Except I can't even keep it in a block. I'm fine with keeping it like this. I'm not switching weapon. I know that the other guys can get it done. And this way I can try to, like, chip it a little bit. Hoping that I can get a fatal strike. because that's going to be close. Ooh, let's not hit that yet. I need a Rita spell. That's not going to do enough damage yet. Oh, someone used Fatal Strike. Damn it. Everything was going so well. I was like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait so much for these spells to come off. You're dead now.
That was easy.
I hope the town is all right.
Let's go check it out.
Hurry!
It was easy, to be honest. It was just kind of like, oh, we'll wait a bit. We'll just let it go. It's all good. Scotch egg fell again. How dare you?
I'm even stronger.
Right. Let my skill ability on my weapon as well, so I can finally switch out. That's why I didn't want to switch out. We've got to check inside town now, do we?
Hold your position. We're gonna stop them here.
Things getting wild around here.
You were...
It's me again, Nats.
I guess I'm saved again.
It seems that this was the only city to be attacked. What bad luck.
This isn't about luck.
Where were you, Rita?
I went to check the barrier Blastia. Its power had been raised, and I guess the monsters were drawn to it. The power is returned to normal now.
We thought raising the power would protect us, but it turned out to be the opposite. I'll go see the citizens. Feel free to rest here as long as you please.
Thanks for the offer, but we still have business to do. We better get moving.
You are all welcome at any time. Try stopping by when you have the time.
Thanks.
No problem there, Nats. But now what are we going to do? Now that I can switch some weapon in a sec, before I mess around with that. They actually have an element to this weapon or something like that. That I was unaware of when it was going on there. Shiden. Considering it's the one I've already got on, I can't of course see. I just need to switch to something else, really. So what weapon's next on my list? We've got the second star, which has combination 2. The first one is for him, a sword named with a deep message. Combination 2 increases damage and overlimit gauge once for a combo, free hit combo, base altered arcane. Of course, I need to put some other abilities on, but we'll have the second star on to learn that. In the meantime, we've got a few people that haven't got stuff learned. Because I forgot to switch out your weapon earlier, didn't I? Damn it. Should we get Crucible on there before going for Dynamis? The Green Dragon Crescent Blade. The Gale Spreader has been learned there, so let's go for the Breaker Bow. And we're looking good with that. Of course, now we've got to figure out, now we're standing outside here, is there any more weapons to craft?
Ew. I can't believe the Adephagos could spawn such a disgusting monster.
The illusion Pharaoh showed us. He was trying to make us feel the power of the Adephagos.
But it's no illusion this time. Oh man, are hordes of these things just gonna attack everything? Ow! Hey, no biting!
It's all right, Repeat. He's just a little nervous, that's all.
And what's wrong with being a little nervous? I'm not gonna run away or anything, I swear.
What? Repeat's like, no cowardice allowed. Fight, young one. Or I bite, young one. What? What's that about, Repeat? I'm just worried about situations. Let me make your situations worse. Okay. That feels that went. Well, everyone's tearing their hair out for different reasons now. I'm gonna get stronger, and stronger, and stronger. Or not. They don't care about what's going on. Hello, Knight. Quiz time. Who am I? Hint. Mustache. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Buzz. I don't know who I am. Hint. Mustache. That would make you LeBlanc, but still, what? Well, how's the drunken master gonna work? You're still upset about not seeing Patty. All I know is she's small, blonde, braids hair, and wears a black hat. It's hopeless. Except, it's not. It's not hopeless. It's Patty. Patty's who you're looking for. You. Alright, let's rebuy, restock, and now I've got 72k. Oh, yeah. buy myself an absolute crap ton of food. Radishes, shiitake mushrooms, we don't need tomatoes. Oh, there's no place that stores tomatoes. Some more eggs, some tofu, some kelp. And some miso. Now that we're actually making stuff with the miso. Apart from that, anything I can buy that's cool here? Well, it does look like there's brand new weapons here. I do have one of everything though currently, so don't need. In terms of armor wise, I'm pretty sure we're pretty well equipped as well, though Raven could probably use a rare protector. Why not? Raven, I'll fork out a little bit on you. Just for you, Raven. Just for you, Raven. Have that rare protector on. And the thing I'm wondering is there anything I can make here that's new? Night Shield F is for Flynn. He's probably already got it, knowing him. Hyperion, the Aegis here. Just wondering if there's anything I can make which actually has some skills on it. Ah, lovely cat dictionary can be made. It needed some great Leofangs, which I think we found in the ocean. All about cats. The behaviors and how to deal with them are described through cute illustrations and pictures. Time for the lovely cat dictionary, yeah? One more new thing I could make. And apart from that, I can also make Pirate's Gun Cerulean finally. Advanced ability plus Brainiac magic combo and critical upgrade. A gun covered in beautiful blue, green, and silver. Its maker clearly has good taste. That's good to finally get them done as well, because to be honest, I think we've only ever had 2 guns for her. So, finally she gets some upgrades, eh? Also, you have your lovely cat dictionary. It's called Reddit, by the way. I think you'll find it's called Reddit. Is there anything to make that's new at this point that I want to make? Well, Rune Blade +1. We've learned everything on the original Rune Blade. Have I made one of you or not? I guess I'll make it. Ah, Zephyrus now has a 1A and a 1B form. I've got 2 Zephyruses already, so I just kind of need that to show up. Mandrake Eye and Roper Tentacles are needed. Shadowfang +1. It's just the problem with a lot of these weapons. I can't really make them because Flynn also uses them. The Klistnaga now has a 1B version. But I'm guessing, if anything, she hasn't already learnt the original one. Yeah. Actually, it comes with overlimit boost anyway, so that would be a good one to upgrade. Learn more skills instead of the 1. So 1B there. That's good for me. Good time to check these things out, to be honest. Also +1, see, I can't learn that either because I'm just worried about not having enough for, well, I should have enough for a Vorpal thing one. So let's get that and just make another Vorpal sword just in case. Masaraki Cleaver, we got tons of variations of them. She's learning the Green Crescent Blade currently. Dynamis needs to be learned, so we can't change that currently. It's actually a lot faster to go through these things than you'd think at this point. Just because we've learnt so much already that a lot of the time we're just completely missing anything extra. Hanuman's Staff here. Aerial Step and Combo Force. We don't actually have one. Lizardman's Weapon and 8-man coat to make it. Why not? Unicorn Horn we have on, but we don't have that. So we won't change that for now. Grand Scepter 1A and 1B. We haven't actually learnt the Grand Scepter yet. Should probably get on that. Alright, Twinkle Stars. I thought we have one of them already. Yes, equipped currently. And that's pretty much gone through mostly all the weapons in no time at all. The One World. A metal toy with an exaggerated name swinging around can be really dangerous. That's +1. Super Chain 4, Super Chain 5, and Rebirth. I've got a One World. Supposedly. Okay, so we have to learn that one first anyway. Kind of always makes me go, ah, whenever I see these things. Really want to synthesize the weapon and can't do anything about it. Ah, here's one I know that's been made now. The Winvy has made its +1 version, but we still can't make a 1A because we need Triad Flowers. Cancus, we got Cancus 1A, we got Mercurius. We can make a 1 Curious +1 if I just made myself another one, but I don't want to. Going through so many. Shark's Tail 1A and B have been made, so that's all good. Ares 1A, 1B. Obviously, we haven't done the original Ares. I think we're pretty much good to go. It'd be nice to make it 2A, though. But I have none of the materials for it. I have Blood Trigger 1 and Blood Trigger 1A and 1B. I own a Blood Trigger, supposedly. And I think that's just it. A Blood Trigger, then. Has 3 abilities of its own to learn. So actually, you've just started learning that. So learn the Blood Trigger. That'll be good for now. Let's take a rest. Restock after the trouble there. And guess what we've now got after checking that out? Guess what now we head around the world to do? More sub-events have opened up yet again. The tale of legendary disaster is written of in the city's vast library as well. I never imagined it would be so repugnant. I just want to save, not do anything else, lady. We've got a few side quests to do, sub-events to see. I don't think anything massively big, except that there is actually another minigame out there. That's what you get, endgame. The game starts to end, the sub-events start to come.
Nats was really working hard.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job leading since Belius passed away.
I'd like him to meet Undine. He'd be so happy.
I don't know why he didn't mention it then anyway.
Not right now. Once everything's settled down, though, let's give him a nice surprise.
Okay.
That monster. Australia was no match for it. I can't figure it out.
So how did we take it out?
Maybe there's something different about us.
The spirits, perhaps?
If the Adephagos really is close to air, then the spirits might actually affect it.
So can we put up more of a fight if we get the other 3?
Who knows? The 4 elements alone could control air, but we're talking about the Adephagos. I just don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like you can find Apatheia lying around just anywhere.
There aren't many Entelecheia left either.
Hey, there are tons of Blastia all over the world, right?
Yes, they're an indispensable part of our society.
And cores are just pieces of Apatheia. So if the 4 spirits aren't enough, we can just change all the cores of the world into spirits too, right?
Then we may end up with as many spirits as there are grains of sand.
Are you nuts? How do you propose to do that?
Even if we knew how, we'd still have to go to every single Blastia. I doubt the Adephagos would wait for us.
I think that's your specialty, genius.
Oh no! This is your genius plan!
Even if Yuri's plan worked, all the Blastia would stop working, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. All the cores would be gone.
What would the world become? People would lose the safety promised by the barriers.
All the functions that the Blastia maintained. Gone. It'll be inconvenient, to say the least.
Even Bodhi Blastia wouldn't work.
Who cares? Blastia or no Blastia, a single oar is all I need to cross the ocean.
I admire your spirit, Patty.
Well, isn't that all fine and dandy?
There'll be a lot of unhappy people, but we have to do it.
Otherwise, the world will fall to the Adephagos, even if no one else ever understands why.
Well, for now, let's just get the 4 elemental spirits.
Aye, we'll cross those other bridges when we come to them.
Baul knows where the other Entelecheia are, right?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship and ask him.
We say get back to the ship and ask him, but sub-events! Right. Let's get out of here. First destination, Aspio, but I'm guessing there'll be some more conversation on our way. We've restocked on food and stuff anyway, so we're looking good. Let's head out into the world once more. I'm just glad to have a few more upgrades and some more skills to be learned.
The shining forest of Area Lumen, and the root of the world, Reloise.
I've never heard of those places.
If only we could glimpse them.
Would make things far easier.
Baul says he knows. However, he doesn't want to tell us. Apatheias only come from the death of Entelecheia.
He doesn't want to put his friends in danger.
Baul, listen. We want to protect the world, but we don't want to sacrifice anyone for it. We won't just take the Apatheia by force.
Baul, please.
Tell us where the Entelecheia are.
Area Lumen is in the northeast part of Tolbikia. Reloise is on the continent of Wicaya.
Thank you, Baul.
We also need to go to the sands of Kogor, where Pharaoh is.
Right.
Northeast Tolbikia. I wonder if that's the place where a new land just recently crystallized.
Wicaya is that continent to the south of Ilikia, where the capital is, right?
Wicaya. The Emperor Calx III sent scouting parties 4 times in order to claim the land, but every time they lost communication and no one ever returned. It's the last unexplored land on Terca Lumireis.
Why does it have to be a place like that?
If Wicaya is that bad, then let's leave Reloise for last.
He says he'll leave things up to you.
Thanks, Baul. Let's go.
We can't exactly dawdle forever.
Why not? I like dawdling. Sub-event, sub-event. Yeah, I'm not going to remember where any of those locations are, which that kind of sucks. Aspio, we go though. That's the main problem with this saying this and that about this or that event. It's kind of going in my head like, Wakia, this, that. Which is why we're thankful that they have such things as synopsis going on, yeah? That works, right? Synopsis can help me out quite a bit. Quite a lot of things in the war at this point. More fungus powder, that's for currently related weapons, so that's not too bad. Aspio. Head straight along this way and you shall get there. The lovely city of Aspio. Is where Rita's going to do a bit more spot research, maybe? Do you mind if I step away for a bit? I'd like to talk to the mages here about spirit conversion. Sure, go ahead. All their Blastia research might be useless pretty soon anyway. Alright, I'll try not to be too long. Rita left the party. But would they accept them just saying straight out of hand, like, all your jobs are going to be useless now. But then there's a whole new field of research opening up from it. So that's about the long and the short of it. Wow, things have gone pretty bad. Spirits, huh? So you're saying you want to take our Blastia research away from us? Aha! People can't live without Blastia. I don't like this idea one bit. You all sure talk big for a bunch of amateurs with underfunded research that no one cares about. Oh, what did you say? You want to rumble? I didn't come here to listen to you, to have your petty arguments. Can you just put your emotions on hold for a few minutes? Anyway, it's as I told you. We mages will soon be unable to simply continue with our studies of Blastia. I just thought it would be best if I let you know. We can't accept what you've told us. Even if you're the best brain in Aspio, you're still a child. Adults are reluctant to pay heed to the words of one so young as you. Surely that's all it is. That's really not the issue here. Adults have their own way of discussing things. You just leave everything to us. Right, we'll do something about that stubborn bunch. Adults. Sorry about that. Come on, let's go. Is it really okay to leave so soon? I mean, it's fine, let's go. Rita rejoins the party after a little bit of scenery that we basically just went, we're gonna make sure you don't have your jobs anymore. But there's a whole new field of research opening up. You have to start from scratch. Isn't that what research is about? That's kind of science, is about the adventure, right? Of course, there'll be some people who just want the final applications. Or the whatever makes them profit side of things, right? Night water. Still just think that's we or something. Right, next we're off to Hilaire. Which is, of course, right next to us. Kind of handy, that. Now this is a follow-on from a quest we did so much earlier in the game. It's unreal. But we wouldn't have got it if we didn't do those bits back then. Can you remember the Vital Veil? Hey, it's the healer girl. Hi. The tree's flowers look as red as ever. Too bad about that bride's curse. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, Yuri. Wrong? What's wrong? This veil. It told me. The spooky veil. Oh, pictures. Once upon a time there lived a kind-hearted prince named Yale. Yale. He adored flowers and insects, and he loved the moon, the sun, and the stars up in the sky. One day, Yale found a seed. He took that seed to the top of a great hill and planted it there. In time, the seed sprouted and became a long, thin trunk of a tree, but its flowers did not bloom. The impatient Prime Minister said, "What's the point if it won't bloom? Cut it down!" But Yale replied, "Even if it doesn't bloom, it's putting all of its efforts into growing. Cutting it down would be a terrible thing to do." Hearing this, the tree took the form of a young woman and appeared before Yale. He instantly fell in love with her white skin and beautiful figure. On a moonlit night, he asked her to marry him. After their wedding, the two of them were as happy as can be. But the Prime Minister, angry that the prince had married the maiden, had her cruelly cast out of the castle. Yale was so sad that he shut himself up in the castle. Day and night he cried, unable to think of anything but his lost love. The maiden, learning of this, and stretched her trunk and branches until several pure white flowers bloomed from their tips. Yale saw this from his castle window and stopped crying. He went outside for the first time since his maiden had gone. Sitting beneath the newly bloomed flowers, he heard the maiden's voice. "Don't cry, you'll always be able to find me here." It was then that Yale realized that his love had actually been the tree, transformed into a fair maiden. When he gently kissed the bark of the tree he had loved, all of its flowers turned to a bright red. So it's blushing? And that is why this tree's flowers symbolize eternal love, permanent and unchanging. Wow, so that's why the flowers are red. So that's the real story. Miss, thank you for the wonderful story. No, it was my pleasure. You should tell that story to the mayor too. Wow, I didn't know about all that, Estelle. Yeah, why didn't you find all that out? Well, I didn't find out about it exactly. I sort of made it up. But you said the veil told you. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I was just looking at this veil and the story came to me all of a sudden. Wow, Estelle, you have a real talent for making up stories. A hidden talent, huh? Well, wonders never cease. Oh, you ever think about becoming a writer of children's stories? Not really. You can't force her into something like that. After all, Estelle, you're the princess. Yes, that's true. Pick up the veil now. No. You told me. You speak, Ghost Veil. Children's stories, Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least give it some thought, right? She's earned the Fairy Tale Weaver title. And that's pretty cool, you know? Maybe she's found herself a career outside of this. It's kind of cool. Also, I'd like to think that she'd already made that book ahead of time. She just made the book. She was waiting to come back to those kids, tell them the story. But guess what? But wait. There's more. Back to hello we go. But whatever happens will not happen unless we leave. It's amazing how kind of like little quests you can miss. I mean, the titles don't really mean too much, I guess. I mean, you have a name on you. I guess you get bunny rewards. But still. We need to come back up here again, where there's an event waiting for us. What the? Wait! Thank you for the lovely story. Story? You mean the story that Estelle made up? Who are you? I have dwelled at the base of this tree for many generations. If you wish to give me a name, you could refer to me as the flower maiden of your story. So you mean that really happened? Those children saw me, and I'm afraid that started an unfortunate rumor. You mean the story of the bride's ghost? Yes, and I even dropped my veil. Oh, so this is yours. Let me give it back to you. No, I shall let you keep that. Thanks to you, the unfortunate rumor was put to rest. But no, I mean, I was just making that story up. No, I should give you another token of my gratitude. Huh? I have given you a new ability. Perhaps it will help you protect your companions. Farewell. Ah! What was that? An elemental spirit, I think. Huh? But I thought elemental spirits came from Apatheia. There's a barrier blaster here, which means that there's a blaster core, which could be the source of an elemental spirit. Estelle's power put air into the core, and that created an elemental spirit. Well, perhaps the tree and the blaster did that by themselves? Ah, very interesting. It sort of takes the flowers out of the equation, though. Don't you think the idea of a flower spirit is a little romantic? I've decided. After our fight with the Adephagos is over, I'm going to become a writer. What? I want to be able to spread joy, like what happened with those children and that spirit. I want to make everyone happy like I did for the people in this town. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to you, but Estelle's going to be the... Yow! Alright, let's go. And so Estelle has learned the ability Force Field. It's kind of cool to think about. Like, she actually made a spirit earlier in the game without even realizing it. We've only just come to learn that that's a possibility. She did it by accident earlier. We didn't know about it until now. Estelle learns Force Field. Right, what is Force Field? Force Field, Force Field. Set up a barrier to protect allies within range from enemy attacks. Sounds kind of cool. I'll just jump into that all the time, yeah? I'm going to hide in this barrier. Never moving. Never moving. It's off to Darngress as our next destination. But don't worry, there's far less sub-events than there were last time. Up we go then. Alright, across the world we go yet again. Maybe I'll pick up this. When I see gathery things, I just want them. Can't help it. The shells definitely helped me out for previous cow stuff as well. Right, I can never navigate without this thing. I've got even more tentacles everywhere now. Well, you get 8-man coats from this guy, can't you? Or not. We've already kind of farmed that to oblivion.